Rise and shine, tribe. I'm Renee. Welcome to United Spirits Village, where we love up on ourselves, we love up on our family, and we love up on our community. We raise the vibration of our whole selves to show up more deliberately, more intentional in the world. I'm so happy that you're here today. If this is your first time here, this is our fit cup and it has words of the day. Whoops. There we go. Integrity. INTEGRITY. What is integrity? I'm looking at my notes here and there's a question. Do you have the courage to love? And I wrote, I have the courage. I am the courage. I am love. I am. Love is. I have the courage to show up here on this platform authentically myself. On YouTube, there is pressure to get monetized. And what does that mean? That means we as content creators, we push and push, we want to make content that people actually watch and don't scroll past. Being authentic on YouTube may mean the content may not be what people want to see. For me, this is definitely a journey. This is a journey into my growth, into that divine part of myself. And as I express myself, it may touch the heart and soul of someone else. It might inspire you, a new tribe member maybe. Who would I be with courage? The courage to show up as my authentic self with no mask, no need to filter. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. I'm not here to blame you for your past child indiscretions and skeletons. And please don't ask me to reveal mine. I do discuss those things with my creator. I forgive myself and we're going to move on from that. Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles and moral uprightness. Integrity is the state of being whole and undivided. I really love that definition. 5 attributes of personal integrity. Be honest, help others, lead by example, take responsibility, make ethical and transparent and well-intentioned decisions. Someone with integrity doesn't jump to conclusions. They listen to others and they give others a chance to explain themselves. A person with integrity moves forward considering other points of view. Integrity at work. Respect the privacy of colleagues in private conversations. Communicate honestly. Take responsibility for your actions. Make promises that you keep. Support your organization's values with or without recognition. Acknowledge your colleagues when they perform high quality work. Be trustworthy. As I have said, the first thing is to be honest with yourself. You can never have an impact on society if you have not changed yourself. Great peacemakers are all people of integrity, of honesty, and humility. Nelson Mandela. Develop your character so that you are a person of integrity. Peter Kane. It takes courage to create a meaningful life of integrity. It also requires good company and practice. Shelley Francis. Our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Oh, that's a great one. George Ellis. I don't know these people, but these are great quotes. Today, with the internet and media inundating our psyches, our brains, our thoughts, our lives with fake news, repetitive news, negative news, and news of condemnation, news of doom and gloom. What do you choose to believe? How do you live your life? Does integrity mean that you follow the status quo, social norms, trends? Is that what integrity is? Or is integrity just deeper within and pulling those values out of a hat as we age and as we grow? It is all of the above, and I feel like it is a lot of the latter. I chose this word out of the cup a week ago, and I was stuck because I thought integrity meant that I had to talk about my youth and all of those little things I did that mom and dad didn't find out about, all those little things I did behind my teacher's back. Let me ask you, tribe, in your family, how does integrity show up? Do you value each other's opinion? Do you love unconditionally? Do you communicate honestly? Do you show empathy? Do you listen without judgment? I say yay to you if you show up that way for your family. And I say yay if you decide after hearing this, there are some things that you will work on. Setting intention is definitely integrity. When you talk to someone else within your family about someone else, that is officially, technically gossiping, and it is negative, and it can cause challenges in your relationship with your family members. And so I am experiencing that at the moment. And now, I'm thinking of all the times that I've done that and I shouldn't. But what I'm going to do for myself is I forgive myself for that. There's an earthquake. Thank you for forgiving me. That was an earthquake, and now I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm going to come back and finish integrity. I am back. That was an earthquake. I think it's a good thing that we talk about integrity. Okay. I'm very thankful that the earth maintains its integrity. In my family, I'm asking myself, what do I stand for? What values are important to me? And what values do I model in my family? In my family, I choose to, and I intentionally keep my promises. I intentionally do not gossip. I go directly to the person I wish to talk to. I have an open line of communication with my family members. I communicate openly and honestly and with empathy and without judgment. And I just step into gratitude for having family members with whom I can communicate with whom I love. And I'm just grateful for all of my relatives who are in my life. I love you. Forgive me if I've ever breached confidence, confidentiality. We think of confidentiality like in mental health, we have HIPAA. And HIPAA is this rule or tenet that, what happens between the professional and the participant stays between them. It is not spread out in the community. It is a great tenet or principle practice to have in our families. What happens between family members, unless it is mutually agreed to be spread or shared with others, it should stay between two people. For me, I realized this maintains the integrity of the relationship. It helps the relationship grow, and that's really important to me. I do, I always proclaim that I love unconditionally. Unconditional love involves maintaining the integrity of relationships. Integrity means supporting family members or others while maintaining the integrity of one's personal space and health, having boundaries. When one lives with integrity, living in integrity means that I can have my boundaries, I can set those boundaries and still know that I'm loving unconditionally, even if the other person doesn't like it. Integrity means self-responsibility. I apologize when I need to apologize, even whether I'm right or wrong. I love to apologize because that's how I show up in love. That is the integrity of love. Love is stronger than pride. Sometimes we have weaknesses or shortcomings, and we as humans need to know we're not judged, or we're not going to be condemned or ostracized for making mistakes, I accept apologies. Personally, I feel like I give more apologies than are given to me, and that's okay. But when they are given to me, I embrace them. I'm thrilled. And I say, yes, I forgive you. I forgive you. Thanks for that apology. It really means a lot to me. And admit wrongdoing. Sometimes it's challenging, especially if you're not used to it. Some people feel like, well, look, I did it. It is what it is. Move past it. Okay. All right. If that's your method, I'm not going to criticize it. That doesn't work for me because I like to sleep at night. I find if I'm holding grudges or I'm holding, I don't want to apologize. It's their fault. It's their fault. That's toxic to my body. It is not helpful. It doesn't feel good. It feels way better for me to admit that, hey, I could have done that better. And I apologize. And you know what? That person may or may not accept your apology, but it feels good to release the burden of that, whether it's ego or pride or stubbornness. It's okay. I do believe that integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is around. What about you? What is your definition of integrity? How have you learned to live with more integrity? What have you changed or improved in your life that made a difference? Integrity means being whole unto yourself, appreciating your wholeness, being authentic within your wholeness, maintaining the integrity of the whole thing. I have released some relationships in order to maintain the integrity of love and mutual respect. If you find yourself in a romantic relationship and it's just not working, in order to preserve the integrity of your love for each other, your respect, your understanding, that friendship, it's okay to transform the relationship to maintain the integrity of what's most important, which is the love and mutual understanding, support, listening. Integrity is about finding which values are important to you and maintaining that with your practice. Tell me, what is integrity to you? I really appreciate this conversation. If you have a story of integrity, please share in the comment section. If you find any value in this content, if it sparked an emotion, maybe understanding, compassion, anger, let me know. Thank you for visiting this channel. Thank you for your participation. What can I do to improve this content? And what is really working? What do you like about this content? I appreciate you. I trust you will enjoy this lovely day. Enjoy your day.